First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
Good evening. Starting with the 10-day forecast, we've got a 48 First Alert Weather Day now for Friday, and this just means it's a day of changing weather. Could have an impact on what you do during the afternoon, maybe picking up your kids from school, or if you got an evening event Friday, because we were looking at some strong thunderstorms, the potential for some isolated damaging winds, very heavy rain and frequent lightning. This is not going to be an outbreak of severe weather, though, so I don't want you to get that from this. But we do have a heat index around 105 with the actual temperature at 95, and it all depends on when the storms move in. I'll give you the latest here in just a second. Tomorrow, don't expect a whole lot. A renegade shower or storm, 93 degrees, 92 Saturday. A few storms still possible. There's a boundary coming in, and that's kind of what starts setting everything off Friday, kind of a chain reaction. Could have another round of storms overnight Friday night into Saturday morning, and then we dry out. Sunday doesn't look bad. I think we probably in the end will take that 20% out of Sunday's forecast. 90 lower humidity, should be a comfortable evening, maybe even as early as Saturday evening, but definitely Sunday evening. And dry weather will continue into next week and probably for most of next week. And no surprise, typically it's pretty dry this time of year unless we get a front coming in, number one, like we do Friday and Saturday, or if we get something in the tropics, but we don't have anything headed in the Gulf of Mexico or even close to us right now over the near future. So First Alert Weather Day, moderate chance for some 40+ mile-per-hour wind gusts. Heavy rainfall is a given with these storms. I don't think we'll see much hail, and then lightning could be a big issue. Now here's the thing we're going to have to watch and keep checking back. Right now, the high resolution guidance just getting into play here. It brings down a boundary during the morning, I'd say the middle of the morning hours. So while this is moving into southern middle Tennessee, temperatures ahead of this are all warming up. So that's the timing part of this. The hotter we get ahead of this boundary, the stronger the storms will likely be. As we head towards the lunch hour, notice this cluster kind of ends up from Decatur east into the northeast corner of the state, down towards Lake Guntersville, towards Arab. And after 2 o'clock, this is about the time you're picking up kids from school, right? Friday afternoon, it's really hot from Decatur, Athens west. That's where that heat index will be around 105. And that's when these boundaries start to interact here. That area is going to kind of track to the west with that rain-cool boundary, and we're likely going to light up with some showers and thunderstorms on the west side of the Huntsville metro area. Notice the model guidance doesn't have anything in the shoals at that time yet, but this is kind of the early guess here, and we'll continue to watch that trend as the day wears on into the evening. By 8, 9 o'clock or so, it's possible these thunderstorms will fire up. So the thing to remember, if we go through the day and you still haven't had storms, you still have a chance late in the day because the temperatures are still very warm. Issues here on 565, by the way, this is eastbound. There is an accident towards Research Park, and it's got things backed up right now. Once again, Thursday, pretty uneventful, a stray shower or storm with a high near 93 degrees. I'll have more on Friday's forecast and 48 First Alert Weather Day coming up at 6.
Next, a little